Everyone, this is Dr. Mihir Shah once again with another video. In this video, we are going to learn about what is Euro banking or otherwise called as offshore banking under the subject International Monetary System. Now, in this video, we are going to learn first with a basic introduction to what is Euro banking. Then we'll be learning about the various advantages and disadvantages of having Euro banking. So now let us see what is Euro banking or offshore banking. Now the next topic that we need to go under Euro currency market is the Euro banking, or it is also known as offshore banking. Now what is this all about? A Euro bank is a financial institution that accepts deposits and make loans in foreign currencies. It is not It is not necessary for Euro bank. It is not necessary for a Euro bank to be located in Europe. It can in fact be located anywhere in the world. For example, an American bank located in New York, which holds deposits and issues loan in Japanese yen, would be considered as a Euro bank. The Euro banking offers many vital advantages to the stakeholders. Depositors try to evade from the tax net of their own country of domicile. Borrowers get liquid money for capital investment as well for working capital at a highly competitive interest rate. Now, what are the advantages of offshore banking? Number one, access to politically and economically stable jurisdiction. Offshore banks provide easy access to politically and economically stable jurisdictions. This may turn advantageous for those residing in a political turmoil areas where there is risk and fear of getting their assets frozen, seized, or disappear. So, country where there are a lot of problems, a lot of political issues, people from there can opt for offshore banking in places where it is stable, countries in which the political scenario is stable. People can opt for offshore banking in that case. Second, higher interest on deposits. Some offshore banks may operate with a lower cost and greater interest rate rather than the official rate in the home country due to lower overheads and a lack of intervention by the government. Next we have is evasion of tax. Usually interest is by offshore banks without deducting tax. So this is a very important advantage to individuals who like to evade the payment of tax on worldwide income. Next, non-conventional facilities. Some offshore banks offer banking services which are non-available from domestic banks, such as the anonymous bank account. So few facilities which are only given to offshore banking, which will not be available in the domestic banks, are available to the Euro banks. Lastly, other advantage of the banks are that in most offshore banking centers, banks get exemption from the reserve requirement. Entry is easy to establish a branch. In most offshore bank centers, bank get exemption from the reserve requirements. Entry is very easy to establish a bank. Entry is easy to establish a branch. License fees are lower, etc. Now, with the advantages, there are also disadvantages of offshore banking. One of them is the crime and illegal activities. Offshore banking has been associated with the crime economy and organized crime through money laundering. Uh, this is a disadvantage. This is a disadvantage of offshore banking. Money laundering creates a lot of issues. Second, tax loss to the government. Tax evasion is being promoted by offshore banking by giving tax evaders with an attractive place to deposit their hidden income. So basically, it's nothing you can also term it as black money, encouragement of black money. Third, capital outflow and volatility. Developing countries may suffer due to the speed at which money can be transferred in and out of their economy. And last, it widens the rich and poor gap. Offshore banking is usually more accessible to those on high income because of the cost of establishing and maintaining offshore account. Here, the middle income group suffers the most on account of the tax burden in developed countries.